want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where we talk about everything crypto almost daily, jumping right into the market. Before we do that, I want to show you, if you want to join both the leverage trading group and the CBC trading group, if you want to do that, we added a combo so you can save a ridiculous amount of money. Remember, on these, you can pay with a credit card via the website. You get a total of 4 months free and get $300 discount off the combo deal. If you're in one, not the other, email us, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. We'll work it out. If you want to make it a ton of money in this coming bull market, ride the Bitcoin bull run with us. Trying to get everybody in before the bull market rally takes off, and I'll prove it to you what's about to happen with Bitcoin in this video. So stay tuned for that. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to show you a chart that will blow your mind. Bull run ready. And I'm going to show you that we're going to make a ton of money spot holding these coins that I'm going to be covering for you guys on the channel and the group that'll be more in depth. Kucoin taken away from the United States. And so we just immediately adjusted and said, hey, 550 people joined the leverage trading group, and we're freaking killing it. Look at this one person. This is one person, right? And he even put the first step towards success is taken when you refuse to be a captive of the environment in which you first found yourself. A lot of these are shorts, 74%, 46%, 116%, 91, 42, 40, 43, 30, 35, 22. Well, guess what? He turned $100 into $6,300 in 7 weeks. This was a 10 trade challenge. Like, how do you come into a group where you don't know how it works and immediately see success? I've got pages and pages and pages of bangers. Bitcoin 4-hour chart. So the 7-day average of Bitcoin spot trading volume has sunk to levels not seen since the start of 2021. Like, you're way down here, right? The trading volume is nothing. Why? There's uncertainty in the market. A lot of the big players are waiting on legislation to come out. They're waiting on, you've got spot ETFs about to potentially take off. You've got BlackRock, $10 trillion under assets under management. They've only ever been denied for an ETF one time. Now, this is crypto. Crypto's never been approved for one time. But the strongest Bitcoin spot ETF, and there's 6 right now, that will bring all the money flowing into this market. If that happens, Bitcoin's going crazy. Okay, so understand that. Now, Bitcoin 4-hour chart. I want to see Bitcoin put in a higher high, a significantly higher high. Like this, looks like a double top, right? You got to show me something different. The most important thing is you don't lose this level right here. This trend line, you don't want to lose it. Otherwise, you're going down to 27,000, 25,000, 23,000, possibly 22, 21, 20. It could get ugly, right? This is a bigger pattern. I'm going to show you on higher time frames. This is a falling wedge. You could come up here and retest this level. You go long on a break and hold of 31,800. This is the Bitcoin 3-day chart. I've got some charts coming up in just a minute that are going to blow your mind. We had these posted in the trading group months ago about the run up from 15,000 to 30,000. Look right here, the same chart, same buy ideas, everything the same. Bitcoin ran down to 15,000 and bounced, and we had this posted in February. I helped friends get in 16,000, 15,000. A lot of people were hoping for lower prices, didn't happen, but they started to buy the uptrend as well. So we talked about the bulls need a bounce right here at this level and then push to the upside. You want to break like this level right here. You've had continuous rejections, right? So if that happens and you flip it and you bullishly retest, let's say you open with $1,000 after the breakout, and then you open with another 1,000 and you add to your position. And then you run into 35,000, 40,000, 45,000. If this thing breaks lower, short the market. Plan A, plan B. I've talked about some altcoins recently with you guys. The last video, a lot of people were like in the comments, were like, what coin are you talking about? I had the chart right there. OP, optimism. A very strong coin, long-term, bull run ready. I've got a list that I'm formulating for the group or no group. Like, you guys are going to make money, period. It was a setback getting kicked off Kucoin, but you have to adapt to what the market gives you, period. I have never been so excited for what's about to happen because we've got the right people in the right places. Our skill sets are at ridiculous levels, and we're seeing tremendous success. I don't do this for me. I do this for you. I want to see you guys have the same freedom and opportunity that I do. No, actually, I work all the time because I want to make sure that you are successful. You guys drive me like this. I am here right now because of you, to make sure you nail this next move out of Bitcoin. So remember, you're watching the reaction right here on this lower trend line. If you look at this as a rising, broadening wedge, 68% chance this breaks to the downside, right? 24,000, 22,000, 20,000, possible. But if it flips, so plan A, if it flips, open your longs, and Bitcoin is going to act like an altcoin because people are going to FOMO into Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's going to outperform 95% of the altcoin market initially. Then the money will flow back into the altcoins later. That's the money flow cycle that we talk about, where you see Bitcoin pull the market higher. Everybody FOMOs in. Everybody wants to buy Bitcoin. Nobody's talking about Bitcoin right now. Nobody wants anything to do with it. Because when they do want something to do with it, that's a sell signal. And everybody's like, oh, I got to get in. I got to get in. Got to buy before the hype. This chart that's coming up is going to give you a multi-year breakdown of what we've seen in the bull market cycles. And we have a signal where there's a lot of upside coming. Obviously, you got the Bitcoin halving coming. I've got a strategy where we're going to make 40 to 50% just on that. And then it's going to pull back. You could short the pullback, make money that way. And then long-term holds, midterm holds, easy money. That'll all be covered in the CBC spot trading group. I'll cover it on here too, obviously. Plan A, plan B. Write down the plan, execute the plan. Now, this is where it gets crazy. If you look at the Bitcoin 1 month chart, you saw it way back here, and this is in 2011. You had the RSI come down to this level, this trend line, and bounce. And then you see the halving right here, right? So notice that at the bounce, you got a considerable run up, 100% or more. And then after the halving, parabolic price action, pullback, like we talked about, and then parabolic price action. And then long bear market. You got the same signal, which gave you some sideways price action, but then run up to the halving. Halving hype is coming, right? The Bitcoin halving is going to push the price higher. It has to date every single market cycle. After the halving, you run up 10, 15x right here, okay? Then this line in 2018, in the bear market, you get the same bounce off this trend line via the RSI, and you see this run up to 14,000. It was about a 3 or 4x run up, right? We killed it because we had the patterns drawn, we had everything in place, we bought the breakout, and we nailed it. And then you saw a lag period where it just moved sideways. Then you had the halving on May 1st of 2020. And then what happened? Mega run higher. Then the pullback, like we talked about, right? You're going to have a hype factor and the pullback, and then obviously the bear market we've been in. Now, we had this exact chart posted without any of this price action here, calling the bottom previously. Go back through the videos. Look, the same chart, same buy ideas, everything the same. Bitcoin ran down to 15,000 and bounced. And we had this posted in February. Single analysis will change your life forever, period. We saw 100% run up out of Bitcoin from $15,000 Bitcoin, ran up to 30,000. Here's your halving right here. It happened in February of 2024. Look what happened after these halvings. Run up, rally. After the halving, run up, rally. After the halving, run up, rally. Guess what's coming? Run up, rally. Now, you also have got these bullish stochastic crosses, which really nailed the move higher. Just follow me here, right here. Bullish stochastic cross on the monthly was right here. And you had a run up from, looks like $20 to $2,000, close to. Can't say exactly because it's hard to read. But the point is, Bitcoin 70, 80, 90, 100x based on this signal. Here, this signal. You've got, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so I can see, and you guys can see the numbers. Right here, you got a bullish stochastic cross, leaving oversold territory. And then what happened right here? On the monthly, you had a run up from about 600 to close to 20,000, right? We all remember this. This is when I started buying Bitcoin at $1,000. Bitcoin, huge run up to 19,700, and then the pullback in the bear market, and we rode this, and we were just buying double-digit red days. We would just buy. One time I bought Vechain. It's down 40% on a pullback, and I just loaded up, and then it bounced back, and I can't even say I nailed the absolute top, and I don't care. I made 25% on a significant amount based on that idea. Now, look at the signal here, which shows confluence. Follow this bullish stochastic cross on the Bitcoin monthly right here. What happened after this run up? You go from $3,000 all the way up to $65,000. Do the math on that. That's 20x based on this signal. I have never been so excited about what's about to happen in crypto. You've got your bullish stochastic cross across higher. You've seen 100% run up already in Bitcoin. I'm not a big Bitcoin trader, but what we do know is the halving is going to kick off some price movements. And then the signals that we have are going to kick off some price movements. Now, one thing that could happen is, do you get a pullback on the Bitcoin chart and some type of double bottom here, and then this thing takes off for the halving? Because of the uncertainty, the spot ETFs, the news needs to be paid attention to, because it will change everything. Key is, for the first time in this green circle, you've got a green bar on the histogram that's showing bullish momentum on the monthly. Remember, highest time frame always wins. So we're going to have a halving run up coming. I'm looking for 40, 50, 60% gains out of that, possible. Got a complete strategy that I'll share with you guys when we get closer. Bitcoin just has to break and hold 31,800 right here for things to continue higher. So if it breaks to the downside, it's just, again, this is a 3-day chart. This is not the monthly. Higher time frame always wins. You have to be completely hyped about what's about to happen in this market. Even if Bitcoin pulls back, it's just going to give people another way to enter Bitcoin and the altcoins. A lot of these altcoins that I'm covering, and I'm going to be covering larger caps, smaller caps, mid caps, there's going to be a level where, hey, if you do get the pullback, the best buy areas are going to be highlighted. If the United States passes this House bill, which would give CFTC the control over most of these cryptos, calling them commodities, 70% of the coins, all of a sudden being kicked off Kucoin changes because you can trade commodities. You have the regulation in place. Now, we've been using MEXC and we've been killing it. And so we just have to adapt. 136%, 174%, 108%, 112. But everything is lining up perfectly. I wanted to make sure and make a detailed video and explain, look what happened to the Bitcoin price action on the 3-day chart in 2014. What happens here when Bitcoin breaks 1200? Mega moon up only, right? And so a lot of things are possible, but you need constant updates. And then the news is there. You need one of these spot Bitcoin ETFs, and that's going to make everything happen a lot faster. But no matter what, the Bitcoin halving, the amount of Bitcoin being produced is going to be cut in half, and it's coming. And every time that's happened, that's led, after that, has led to mega FOMO hype rally only, right? And so that's what we're preparing for right now. We get a pullback and see a double bottom down here, and that would even give a stronger case for a further run up. Yes. On any pullbacks, are there buy ideas? Yes. Everything's lining up. The time is coming to make life-changing money. I've never been so excited about this. 2017, it was ICOs. It was, DeFi had a season. You've seen, Metaverse, GameFi. AI is going to be ridiculous. When you have a bag in crypto, you have to grow it in the bear market. Look at this. We just nailed KNC for 635% gains. Who else is doing that? You know how many YouTubers I've got hitting me up wanting to work with me because we're doing so well? And they want to understand how it works, and they're joining the group. It's amazing.